Hey guys, so I just did a series on, it was like 10 videos on race questions that people have been asking. If you have more questions, feel free to ask them below. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't consider myself an expert on the topic. I am just a person. So there's tons of people with better explanations, but this is mostly for people that know me and kind of know who I am and where I'm coming from a little bit. And so I can send these to you guys and you can see my thoughts, knowing that my thoughts could change as I gain more information or have more experiences or study more or whatever. But yeah, I wanted to share these with you. I hope you enjoy them. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. I don't know if I really need a conclusion video because I'm not really done with it, but I'm recording a conclusion video. So thanks for asking all your questions, guys, and I'd love to answer more. I am not easily offended. My example of that is I've only ever deleted 2 people off my Facebook friends list, and one of them was a work situation where there were some legal things happening between this person and my place of employment, and also my school department and this person, and so there were like legal triangles of messiness to where it was more appropriate for me to delete this person. So that's one of them, and the other one was more based on racism conversations and the way that I was treated. So 2 people ever, and if you see my Facebook comments, I've got some pretty rough things. But yeah. So anyways, I don't get offended easily. But I think if people tell me like, "Why are you offended?" I'm like, that kind of actually offends me, ironically. Usually I'm just annoyed and telling you you're wrong. That does not mean I'm offended. So anyways, it's noon. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, send me more questions. I won't be offended by a question, especially if it's sincere. If it's rude and the type of question where, like, I'm a Christian, and so sometimes like people who don't believe in God will just like ask questions, and they're trying to just ask questions, and there's no desire to actually learn. Or any view does that to any other view. But they don't really care. If it feels or seems like you're just asking a question, but you're not really going to listen to the answer, I might not respond, or I might have a bit more of a snarky response. So I am going to tell you that up front right now. I guess it's the end of my series. But before you send more in, but I will do my best to be respectful and answer it in a way that will help you to relate and will help me to relate to you and help maybe you handle situations with other people, those types of things. Like I do believe that unity is the best thing. If we can learn to communicate and disagree with each other in healthy, respectful ways, I think that's the best. That's the best possible thing. And then reconciliation and all of those things are really beautiful and really good. So I'm a supporter of dialogue and conversation, and I support disagreeing. And I'm not like, you don't need to censor yourself with me. I mean, to some extent, just be respectful and polite, but I'm not going to be offended or think you're a terrible person for the question that you ask. So anyways, send them, and I hope to see you guys around.